General's back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater.
I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. We're live at the CompuBox Academy. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes, 6 foot 3 inches tall, and he tipped the scales at 226 pounds. It's Dr. Steelhammer, Vladimir Klitschko, 6 foot 6 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds.
There's a mad weight difference here. You know what? You're looking at power, you're looking at speed, you're looking at all these things you've got to take into account. When they land, it's going to feel like a mule's kick.
And here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes, perhaps one of the most... Making his way to the ring, it is Vladimir Klitschko, the two-time heavyweight champion of the world. You're looking at the most dominant heavyweight of his era.
That is true confidence going with someone so heavy.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Easton, Pennsylvania. Here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner from Kyiv, Ukraine, here is the Olympic gold medalist, the longtime unified heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Steelhammer, Vladimir Klitschko.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You can hear everything. Can you imagine being a fighter walking into this? We're going to see that any minute now.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Blocks that left hook. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good counter punching. He blocks that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Catch and shoot. You wouldn't want to... Oh, wait a minute! And he did not take that well at all, Klitschko. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You were thinking, it's boxing, be smart, get your shots up. Don't get him. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the...
Don't worry about it. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get a jab back. Just boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Now go back out there.
He's shattered. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
Get your mind back on the job. There was a god-awful...
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't get
into the fight. You're not even in the same league as him. Come on,
the jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't worry about that round. Let's just get...
Great round. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing.
Here we go. It's round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
Klitschko in big trouble. Can he make his way out of it? And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
How about that time counter shot? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Klitschko is stumbling around. He's got to find himself here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Holmes in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Switch on and get your boxing back to...
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Good man.
I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind to the pair.
Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at...
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get a jab back. Just boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Go back out there and win this round.
On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice defense with that jab. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punching. Not a lot lot of defense here at all. Nice counter shot with the right hand. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great work. I love that jab slick.
Come on, you're switching up. You got complacent.
Despite shots, keep smart. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight, and you're much better than this.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Good counter punching. This is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. The straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. Straight right just misses. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Good job getting out of the way of that left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Just get your breath back.
Come on, switch up. Get your boxing back together. You done all that.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about it.
I need to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. Just boxing, be smart, get your shots up. Don't get him in.
Chris, don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Good man.
Lots, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about
the gap full up there. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be
around, but we don't care. Just go out there and win the next one. Yeah?
Good. Ready to go. He's absolutely shot.
Time for the 5th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? They're giving us a high-tempo show. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
There's a counter shot. Can't land that jab. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. So much firepower here. Do you believe this? Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And we'll go again. You've been constant for this entire for what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't looking.
Let's start the sixth. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Counter shot. Blocks that jab. He blocks that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just missing with the uppercut. Nice counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to...
You're way better than that.
And there's the bell for round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Klitschko! Oh, my word! Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot!
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Feel good. Stay focused.
And back on the job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on,
Smart. Good work out there. The job.
Round 8, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
A lot of effort being exerted here. And he misses with that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
His stamina is off the charts. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Oh, heavy shot, and Klitschko is now seeing stars. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Just keep him on the end of
about it. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't get...
And we enter the ninth. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he just misses with that jab. His stamina is off the charts. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Klitschko is stumbling around. He's got to find himself here. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Catch and shoot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
All right? Go back out there and win this round. Only lost one round.
Don't forget the job and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you do.
Through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match. You got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together. You're switching off, and you're starting.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
Otherwise, get your mind back on the job, and then get back out there and win the round.
And here comes the 10th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That uppercut doesn't land. Hold that thought! And he did not take that well at all, Klitschko! A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get... Oh, wait a minute! Oh, my, the big fella just got rocked! And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.